Hey guys, my name's James. Today I'm going to hopefully show you how to successfully profit in these rush cash tables. So today, as you can see here, I'm sitting at the Apollo 10 cent and 25 cent blinds. I sat down with $10. I'm up to $14.87. I am going to cash out at $20 hopefully, or rebuy if I go broke. Okay, the strategy that we're going to be playing today, we're going to be trying to pick our spots good, and we're going to try to avoid too much conflict. We don't want to, unless of course we have a big hand, such as like aces, kings, you know, we want then of course we want as much action as we can get. But anyway, I'm sitting out now, so I'm going to sit in. I'm going to probably show you about 10 minutes footage of a couple hands, and hopefully you can learn something from it. I think this is the best way to play rush cash games, and I think this will help your game if you watch this. So enjoy. Okay. Here we have. Is that clear enough?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, they can see it. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Okay, pocket sevens. The small blind. Okay, fold it around. I'm gonna raise it up. Yep. Take down that pot. Okay, out of position, 10 queen, not worth a limp, not worth anything. 50% of the pots, I think, in these cash tables are going to get raised. There's a lot of pre-flop action going on here. Most of the time in these rush cash tables, I found that to be profitable, blind stealing is essential. The bottom line. That is probably the case in any form of poker. But in this rush cash table, whereas if you're sitting at a cash table, I believe that... No, we'll scratch that. It's just that people play a lot tighter on these rush cash table games. So the quick fold feature, they will not think twice, whereas in a normal cash table, you know, there's not going to be another hand for a couple seconds, a couple minutes, so they, you know, prefer to play a hand rather than they can quick fold and, you know, potentially wait for a monster. And that's what most players try to do. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be waiting for the monsters to keep our stack level. We're going to have to steal a couple of little hands, win a couple of little, just to keep us sane until we get that big hand, and then we're going to try get as max value as possible. So, haven't played much hands yet. I mean, I did raise before. I was talking. I did raise before with the Queen 5 to steal. I don't think that's a very good move at all, but I did it anyway because I'm stupid. No jokes. It doesn't matter your cards. I mean, if it's folded around on the button, a lot of the times you can attempt to steal with a very wide range of hands, but obviously to be safe, you don't want to be raising with any two cards on the button all the time. It's a little too risky. It can easily get picked up on. Except in these rush cash tables, it can't really be picked up on because you're never really playing with the same people. So with them not having a read on me, they have to play straightforward poker, so I could steal as much pre-flop pots as I want. Whereas in a normal cash table, if I keep trying to steal, they're going to pick up and, you know, they're going to get me. So in rush, I would say stealing is a lot more easier, a lot more, you know, versatile. Whichever way you like to look at it. Anyway, we're gonna start analysing some hands soon. Okay, this guy's raised. I could re-raise because he could have a very wide range. You could easily have a weak king here. 120. It's just a fold. We could have re-raised, but you know, I like to play small ball. He was obviously stealing. He could have been bluffing. It doesn't really matter. It's a nothing hand. Okay, everyone's folded around. I've got a connecting hand. It is good for a raise to steal. If someone does call, maybe. No one calls. Okay, someone did call. I could have potentially, you know, outflopped him. So I think that raise was a very decent raise. 9 jack, middle position. Can't really steal there. And as you've noticed, I'm just going to quickly click on last hand. We have played 247 hands. Okay, the strategy that I'm playing right now. Ace out of position. I can't really limp. We have played 249 hands, and we've made about $4.92 from $10. So it should take about approximately 1,000 hands or so. We should make our $10. And it might take 1 or 2, maybe 3 hours just to make $10, but it's more than that. It's the learning process. You got to grind through the limits, and you got to learn. In poker, you can't just have. It's not about having a big win. You really got to learn the small ball strategy. You got to learn a lot more detail in the concepts of Texas Hold'em poker. You can't just win the WSOP and win 8 million, and you know you're clueless at the game. Because then, you know, you might play high limits and you're gonna get raped. You're gonna lose a lot of money. Or if you did get really lucky and did have a big win and you're an experienced player, I think the best thing is to do is to just play the low limits like I am, just to learn. Maybe make a bit of money. You might lose a bit of money, but the learning process is really important in Texas Hold'em. Because, you know, as they say, 95% of players are non-profitable players. So it's not going to be very easy to jump in that 5%. I got King Jack here. It was folded around. I really should have raised. That's another thing. Another mistake. I mean, I am human. I do make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. But it is important to learn from your mistakes and fix them as best as you possibly can. Yeah, a raise would have been good there. Yeah, I got King Jack. I don't really like playing King Jack, but from middle position folded around, I can attempt to steal. But it has been raised about three times. So I'll just lay it down. We're almost reached 10 minutes. We haven't really been at... Okay, jacks. Here we go. We have a good position and we got a decent hand. It's folded around. I'm gonna... Okay. Not much we could have did there. You can't really slow play jacks. Slow playing a pair, I think, is ridiculous at times. I mean... You have to protect your pair. Okay, 8-6 in the big blind. There's one limper over here, Dutch Uncle. Okay. Oh, and this guy opens the pot. I'd actually like to watch this hand and see what happens. Alright, nothing happened. Okay, we're on the button with pocket sevens. See what happens. Okay, this guy opens it to 75%. Okay, now this is where a lot of poker players can go wrong. This is a very good example. I see, it's only 75 cents, and I probably should... It's not bad if I gamble, but the chances of hitting a set is a little over 8 to 1. And look at the pot odds. I'll be getting 2 to 1. If I don't hit a set, if it comes like King Jack, something, anything, he's going to bet I'm going to fold. And even if I call him down, there's a chance that he has over pockets if it comes like 6-2-7 or something. No, not 6-2, 6-2-4 or something like that. So we're gonna fold. If it comes 6-2-4, he could have a better pair. I accidentally sat out. So when I say we want to minimise the gambling and try to play strategy, that's kind of what I mean. We didn't need to play that for 75 cents. We may have won the hand, we may have lost the hand, but the thing is, we didn't need to gamble. There was no need to gamble.